So guess he's back. Yeah. So anyways, as usual, just sitting here doing my English homework, and then I just remembered something like from a biology class. It's like, how come we were like doing like ecologies and stuff like that? How come do we just like completely just how do you call it? How come there's an ego created? How does this ego just wants to continuously just sustain life? How like this little lifeless like carbons and hydrogens, oxygens makes me the human? How I the human simply just continue stay alive even though it's like there's no real point towards it. It's like yeah, it's like very weird. Would it be because of like the very fact that the universe is like the Big Bang, and then it's like sudden burst of energy to just simply subside? Could life be like a wave, like a sine wave or something along the lines of that? Something that is like up, down. Something along the lines of. Let me pull it up. Okay, I put the open in a window. New window. Okay, yeah. So let me not use this. Like, how come? It's just like how is it come? Is it like just life could very well be just it's just yeah, it's a good one. How come it's like that alive? Reality can be just like described as a wave that goes up, down. Like our own existence can be simply described as down, but like an infinite sine wave that starts nowhere and ends nowhere. In that case, or am I just like doing it wrong? But at the same time, it's like yes, and it's like this sudden burst of energy. So like so things like the Big Bang, and like other egos will eventually be subsided by stuff nature throws at us. Like almost like what Albert Camus basically said in like his the idea of the absurd, like this idea of yeah, actually it's like all of this, the absurd, like like the sine wave, is that the absurd? Because everything just kind of repeats as if we're just by cells, a species that likes to repeat its like external actions, and like however much we still are like the very own people who like in control of our own destinies and how we all live each other's lives. So how come is it that actually life just began to exist and wants to exist? Yeah, like I said, it's like a sine wave which goes up and down. And this up motion is this sudden burst of energy that most life experiences, the sudden, the joy of creation, the joy of existence. It simply reaches the peak, which I honestly don't know when it could be. There's somewhere, this like sudden rise is the joy of existence, the joy of life, around existence. So I guess over here is death. The very peak of our own existence, the very thing that we've been leading up to, and then from that, our own very own qualities simply just decline. Our bodies rot, nothing is left, and then once again. the joy of life. Up it goes. It's like I might be speaking more or less like very like abstract ideas, but at the same time it's like wow. When you think about it, bacterial cells, this like taking over here is birth. I'm going to put this in terms of like human scale, birth, and then over here is death. As it can be seen like continuous upbringing of way to fight from the, so we're basically just fighting against the absurd, the very own hostile nature of the universe and how it just constantly wants to make us just stop existing. And then when we reach the death, simply stop existing. Our egos dissipate into nothing and originally were nothing. And simply just it goes down, back down as like the big tranche, you know, this like this is the big bang and this is like the beginning, the big crunch, more or less the beginning, and it just simply all just withers down until just reaches a new set of mark of birth. Simply again sputtering into action, going up, and then boom again. It just never stops. There's no end to it, and like it's constant. Ideas are constant, and it's like of like constant ways of like measuring these ideas and passing on to us in generations. Honestly, I might as well just upload this to Miss. Hi, Miss British. If you're watching this, um, yeah, this is what I usually do instead of doing my like English literature homeworks, and you could also see my other videos about relating topics on my like my YouTube channel. You know, I'm not going to post it here, but you can escalate it at like the lessons. So yeah, it's weird. Don't like Buddhists believe in this? It's like whoa. Yeah, that should be all. That's all. See you, folks.